Guys, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit late on this. Yesterday we went to First Fair and that was a lot of fun. Anyway, so on Tuesday, we cleaned out the T building some more. Like we organized everything. Uh, Electronics Board Group, they hooked up the router and the ECDC converter. Needed a serial connector, which they got on Friday. The Infector Group, they cut parts for the shooter and then they started mounting the back plate for the dumper. Drivetrain has finished the frame. They just need to readjust the hole. Needed to readjust the hole for the kicker. Software managed to get the gyro to work. And then Super Tester, they worked on the bomb some more. They modified it. They need prices still. They photographed the board construction, so it's like for assembly, it's like they photographed every single step. So so for people who want to build it, it'll be easier. Uh, so they worked on the first seminar. Animation group, they worked on modeling. And then on Friday, electronics board, they almost got everything done. They plugged in the router. Everything is functional more or less. Mainly because we got the serial connector, so that made things a lot easier. In Effector, the shooter is mostly done. Drivetrain group is they finished everything, so now they're trying to integrate the electrical board because that's almost done as well. So everything's starting to come together. Chairman's finished about a third of the essay, and they're supposed to finish the rough draft by next week, even though the deadline was supposed to be today, but they didn't get it done. So we have people who are learning SolidWorks because our shop teacher has a CNC machine that can, what it does is it takes like drawings and it will cut the drawings out on metal. So it's like it machines parts, but it does so through computer commands rather than actual human input. So our shop teacher said that we can use it, but we have to submit all of our drawings using a program called SolidWorks, and we use something called Autodesk Inventor, so it doesn't. So we have to learn SolidWorks in order to be able to use the CNC machine. So we learned the basics, so like sketching, and we practiced with that. Software did some more gyro progress. They were trying out the gyro on the robot and trying to get it to work a bit better and fine tune it. Super Tester Group, they finished up their first fair presentation and they're ready. And then animation, they did some modeling and they're ready to animate by next week. So first fair, that went, from what I heard, it went really well. There were a lot of people interested in the Super Tester. So hopefully we can maybe mass market it a bit more. Maybe rather than expand, hopefully it'll go from something in the Corvallis, Albany area. It'll expand maybe a bit further to hopefully all of Oregon, if not further. But I have no idea if that's actually going to happen. What was I going to say? I hate when this happens. We were actually thinking of selling it as on Chief Delphi we posted a thread and there were some people that said, some people said, oh, we can afford this, so yeah, this is a good idea. And then other people are like, we don't have a lot of money. Is it possible to maybe not sell it as a product but as a kit and make it a little cheaper so then we can build it? And not only will it give us experience, but it wouldn't cost as much. So we're thinking of doing that. There's also talk of a Kickstarter that's still in the works. So it looks like for next week, next week is mainly just complete integration slash finishing construction, starting to integrate, hope maybe get some code in, and everything's starting to come together. So so that's essentially next week. For SolidWorks, I think next week we start learning maybe extrusions. So anyway, next Saturday, but it's on the 23rd. We do have the Doctor Who viewing, so that's going to be fun. And then on the 26th we have the Toy Factory gift. We have the Toy Factory fundraiser, and also for our the video we submitted for the video contest. The winners are selected by public vote, so we need everyone to go onto the Rockwell Automation website, find our video, and then vote for it. You're allowed to vote once per day, and voting ends on, I think, November 29th. So we could use the money. That would be really nice. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you're having a nice day. My day's just been spent doing homework. It's pretty cloudy outside. Like, or actually, you cannot see that at all. You kind of can. So yeah, it's cloudy and gray in Oregon. So yeah, bye.